Hi, so this is my shape walkthrough for this week's assignment. So I'm trying to recreate this diamond square shape here, and I used CodePen for this assignment. So I created a div and I give it an ID of diamond. As you can see, I gave some stylings here with CSS. The width of the div is 100 and height is 100. I give it border 1 pixel, solid line, black color, just simple basic div. I guess first we need to understand the nature of div, the shape of div, I guess. It could be a rectangular, it could be a square, depends of the height and width. So we'll see here the width is 100 and the height is 100. We can make it rectangular. For example, we change the height to 200 right there, right? So we'll change it to 100 right there. And we can always change the border. Oh, I give a border 1 pixel. So you see the content whether it's 100 by 100. If we put the border as 50 pixels, you'll see the content is still there, 100 by 100, but it's adding border outside of the content, 50 pixels. So that's right there. So, and if I want to change the color of the border, maybe just the bottom one, right? So I want to change, instead of black, let's change it to red. So I can put it in there, and then just the bottom color, you'll see like there's a separation from left, right, and top right there. So the bottom one right there, just the bottom border is red. Now, if we remove the width here, let's change it to 0. You'll see the div, the content, the width is not there, but the border is still there. And you'll see the bottom border now, it form a triangle. Now let's try what happened if we remove the height in there. Let's put it as 0. You see now the height is gone now, right? But the border is still there. And so what we got our first triangle there, but how do we remove that black borders, like the left, right, and top one? Or we can change it from black to transparent right there. Now we have our first triangle there. Now if we take a look at this code right here, I'm just going to paste it here, format it a little bit. We'll see that's basically the code that we just created right there, the forwards. The bottom two is basically just positioning the triangle. So if we change it here, since it's a bottom border, the border is 50 pixels, so we're trying to push it to the top to become our first or top triangle, I guess. We add a minus 50 there, so it pushed it up 50 pixels to the top. Now we're trying to recreate the bottom part, so I'm just going to copy this, the bottom one. I'm just going to format it a little bit. It's basically the same thing. Instead of using border bottom, we're going to use border top. Right, so I'm just going to show you here. It's using a pseudo after here, and a blank. I would just leave the content blank. So if I change the width to 100 pixels and the height to 100 pixels here, and let's change it back to black so you can see the actual div right there, right? So we're actually going to use the top border there, and we're trying to reduce the size again, so we're trying to squeeze it. Put 0 in there, put 0 in there, right? And we'll try to remove the outer borders right there. I'm just gonna change the color to transparent. And the other one is basically just trying to join those two triangles together. Since it's absolute, after pseudo right there, we're trying to push the bottom one so it combines together, right? Because the size of the border is 50 pixels, so we're right there. And since you'll see it naturally it sits on the top, so we're trying to push it down a little bit, so we're adding 50 pixels. Oops, sorry, adding. right there. So we got our diamond square shape right there. I guess that's it from me. Thank you for watching.